Good evening, everybody. Bill here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. It finally feels like we are now into the summer, second half of the year, and we started with a bang today. Now, today admittedly did not go originally according to the plans that I had laid out. In fact, as you saw right there, originally we were supposed to be doing Grand Theft Auto 4 with mods. But as you know, if you tuned into yesterday's content, I haven't gotten it to work. So, today we pulled an audible. Even though I did no podcast, we hung out for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get a build up. And then we started playing Capcom vs SNK2, a ginormous afternoon long session. It ended up being just over 3.5 hours of gameplay. Notably, it went a little extra because I had ordered food for DSP Tries It, okay, which we'll talk about. So, how did it go? Well, I started playing CvS2 on PlayStation 5, and we were getting some matches, but they were pretty laggy. Then all of a sudden, after about 1 hour, done. I couldn't find anybody. And what was funny is I beat everyone. Like, everyone who I played on PS5, I spanked. It wasn't even close. It was like me just dominating them. So it wasn't like these were good players. These were kind of leftovers, and it sucked because I want comp, and I'm like, oh, it kind of sucks that we're not finding anyone good and that there's all lag. So I said, all right, you know what? I planned this for the whole afternoon. It would really, really suck if we're stuck like this. Let's switch to PC. Good thing we have two platforms we can go between, right? So we did. We switched from PS5 to PC. And when we did that, we ran into, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the legendary Justin Wong. I'm not kidding. He goes by Wozler. That's his online name when he plays these games on PC. And I played against his R4 Sagat, and I actually got this close to beating him. I'm kidding. It was down to the last hit, and I lost. Like, oh, man. Then he started picking his real team, and that was when the spankings began. I mean, he's really, really good. He used to be like a national champion at CvS2 back in the day. I keep telling you guys, I like CvS2, but I was actually never good at it. I never really did well in any tournaments. It was always out of the big four games that were big back in the day, which was Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and Capcom vs. SNK2. This was the one I played the least and actually sucked the most at, okay? I've been trying to learn the game at a rapid pace, and I think I have been. The fact that I actually was doing well and hitting him and not just getting completely dominated constantly shows that I've actually had some skill in this game. So it went well. We did a full set of 10 matches. He beat me every time. No shock there. And the matches were great. In fact, listen to this. So I found out he lives right over the border to Canada in, I think, Vancouver-ish area. That's the closest to me of anyone I've played in any of these fighting games. I'm serious. So we had the best connection. It was blue. I said, blue? I didn't know there was a blue connection in CvS2. I thought green was the best. No, blue is. And it was almost flawless, like really great connection. If only I could get that connection with other people, I would probably love playing these games online more. But it was wild. And by the way, he's very gracious. He was very nice. He said very nice things about me on his stream. And actually, we chatted a little bit after the fact. He's really a really nice guy about it. So I really appreciate that. As you guys know, not a lot of people give me a chance because of the negative stigma that follows me around, mostly because of my detractors and idiots. Like I've told you guys recently, people actually believe legit that I am permanently banned from tournaments and not allowed to participate in the FGC. My last tournament I went to was in 2011. It was final round in Atlanta. I chose to never go again. I was never banned. I never got into any trouble. These people actually just fabricate shit because that's the narrative they want to believe. They don't want to think that DSP is good at games, that he's friendly with players that are known. So anyway, it was great. He was really nice. I got nothing negative to say whatsoever. And, we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe we'll actually play some other stuff together. We'll see. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but it went well. The connection was some of the best I've ever seen. So let's see what happens, okay? But in addition to that, I also played someone. His name is Snake. This is someone who about 20 years ago, apparently I did a money match in CvS2, and I beat him. So for 20 years, he's told me he wants revenge. I just have started recently talking, to people from the FGC back home east again. And he was like, yeah, I want to do a rematch with you. I said, all right, let's make it happen. And finally, today we made it happen. The connection was god-awful. I think he lives in Florida. Dude, it was one of the absolute worst connection matches I've ever seen. And I won two out of three. So all that gameplay will be live tonight. It's not live yet, because I played all of that and then I did DSP Tries It. So when I do that, I don't have time to upload all of the gameplay and DSP Tries It. So what's happened is one part of gameplay is live. The part with Justin Wong and then the part with Snake are not live yet, but I will upload those immediately after I'm done with this. So they'll go live soon and you can watch them. I think you'll really enjoy them. You want to see me get my ass handed to me, but still have good matches with Justin Wong. You'll like that. And the match with Snake is just funny because it's lag fucking city. Okay. So then it was DSP Tries It Jollibee. Without spoiling, 1,000,000% shocking. Although admittedly, one thing was gross and I thought it would be, but you're going to want to watch this because even I was surprised. All right. Really, it surprised the shit out of me. It was a good episode, to say the least, okay? I've never had Jollibee before. I did a burger, a chicken sandwich, fried chicken, and spaghetti, and a drink. Give it a look over on DSP Reacts. That's at DSP Reacts on YouTube. You'll like the episode. Okay, tonight's late stream was Mario Kart World Knockout Tour Multiplayer. Now, admittedly, I've been playing Mario Kart World for a month. It was a month ago when Switch 2 launched, and we got this in the rotation. I've been telling everyone, listen, I know you guys like to laugh when I rage at this game, and you like to see it's very epic, especially on the kick side. People are wagering their points to see, hey, will Phil win? Will he lose? Will he make top 5 this game? And they wager their points, and it's really suspenseful. Well, tonight was my best night ever. All I'm going to say is I got multiple top 3 placings, played a good variety of characters. People were supportive, and it was a good night, although I was raged. At the end, I was pissed because the last match, no lie, I was in first place, dominating, and then all of a sudden I got item, nothing I could do, eliminated. I'm outplaying everyone in the game, eliminated because the game is broken. Anyway, so we had a very suspenseful end to the stream because we were ending the stream and we were like $110, and I'm like, guys, I told you I would keep this in the rotation as long as we hit the goals. Tonight, for whatever reason, it didn't happen. So I signed off. I was doing my final nightly recap, and then all of a sudden we got a rallying and we hit the goal. So for now, Mario Kart World is still in the rotation, but I'm telling you right now, I am feeling like it's starting to die out. I mean, we really had a hard time hitting the goal tonight, and I told you, listen, I think the game's fun. It's nostalgia, but it's not a serious game. Therefore, I don't want to play it forever. I'll play it as long as you guys keep supporting it. So that's the rule. We get support for it, whatever. Plus, I'll be honest, the chill streams have been doing great. Truck Sim, Taxi Life, that kind of stuff is doing good. Some people have even said, will you do more of it? Well, we don't have time. Maybe we do an extra stream of it one week instead of Mario Kart if Mario Kart stops hitting the goals, right? We'll see. But anyway, it went well. We did hit the goals. Mario Kart lives on. All right? All right. So overall, today was great. Tonight, I'll be uploading the Justin Wong and the Snake matches, and I'll be uploading the Mario Kart matches. All right? Tomorrow, back to normal. We will have a level 1 podcast in the morning. We'll be discussing, hopefully, what the next DSP Tries It will be. Hopefully, we'll lock that in and more, right? We'll chill. We'll hang out. It'll be a good time. And then tomorrow, today's stream will be Death Stranding 2. If people show up, hang out, engage, support, and we hit the goals and everything goes good with this stream, we will continue to play Death Stranding 2 as a playthrough. Tomorrow, if people stop showing up, complain the entire stream that the game is boring, and don't support it and we don't hit the goal, this is it for Death Stranding 2. We'll just end it around 12 hours. Okay? Being honest, the game loop is exactly what we expected. It's the same game. It hasn't changed. The story is interesting. Will people show up just for the story and hang out with me during the gameplay and talk? Let's find out tomorrow. It's make or break. If people show up, great. If not, well, we can do other stuff, and we have many things to do. Tomorrow night will be Taxi Life, the city driving simulator in Barcelona. And I'm curious because people have said there's a DLC that's on sale. I'd like to look at that and see what it is. Maybe we'll get it. I'm not sure. But we're going to have a nice chill time with that. And as you know, when I play that, I drink and we hit goals and it goes well. Now, one final thing. Will I actually play GTA 4 with mods or not? The defining factor of that is simple. I need some time to try to make it work again. I have spoken with someone who says, here's, again, a way to do it. See if everything looks the way it's supposed to look here or whatever. So I can work on it. I was going to do it today, but because we did DSP Tries It and everything, we couldn't. It went too late. I didn't have time. Tomorrow, between the streams, I'm going to see if I have some extra time to sneak in here and work on it and see if I can get it to work. If we can get GTA 4 with mods to work, then we'll probably play it Thursday. If we can't, then probably we're going to give RimWorld a shot and see what it's all about. Okay? All right. Thank you guys. Great streaming day. Goals hit. DSP tries. It was awesome. Tons of fun. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. We do it all again. Peace out, my friends. Good night.